Hello, my name is Shafin Bags of Skill here, and I will be talking about video games companies' greedy business practices. Video games are a form of entertainment, but they also rely on business. We all know this, but sometimes a lot of reputable companies do ridiculous things to squeeze all the money out of your pocket. And a lot of times it actually works, but sometimes they do something so ridiculous, so disgusting, that no one gets fooled. Keyword microtransactions. Microtransactions are basically things that you need to pay for in your already paid game. To put it simply, it's basically when there's a cool weapon in the game and the game is like, you want this cool weapon? Ha! Psych, no, you gotta buy that for an extra $69. But now it's getting to such a big extent that for some games it's already almost necessary to buy more stuff from in-game on top of the $80 that you willingly paid for your game. For example, Activision, the people who made the game about guns and killing and stuff. Well, those people basically, what they did is that for future games that they're making, they're going to purposely place you into multiplayer matches where the other players are much better than you, so you keep dying until you buy something in game, in which if you do buy it, then you're going to be placed in matches where the players are much worse than you, so you get a false feeling of accomplishment. So they're basically manipulating you to buy more unnecessary equipment on top of your $80 purchase. Of course, not every game does this. Games like Uncharted 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, and The Evil Within 2 don't have these things.
That's me from back then.
And if they do, then it has little to no impact on gameplay, like this Sully costume. I don't know why this is. And the main reason is because they're all useless cosmetics, like a costume or a hat and things like that you can already get by playing a game. But microtransactions are not the only way greedy companies try to take money out of your wallet that has 50 cents because you actually fell for this garbage, you fool. But another example of this company is Valve. You know, the people who made those masterpiece games like Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, Portal, CSGO, and Dota they have also disappointed us. After 5 years of not making any games and not talking about anything game related, they decide to announce a card game. Yo, what should we make now? Should we make Portal 3? No. Should we fix Team Fortress 2? No. Should we make the most requested sequel that our fans kept asking us for the last 10 years? Hell no, throw that idea out the window. You know what we should do? We should make a card game. Genius! And it's not just any card game, it's a Dota card game. Because of course Valve had to name the game after their game that has the second highest player rate on Steam. Not only that, but the audience reaction to their announcement trailer was hilarious. But that's not the only way that the company can take your money. So let's talk about Metal Gear Solid. Which is one of my favorite franchises because of its amazingly complicated story and how it redefined the stealth genre. But that's not the point. The point is Konami, the company behind Metal Gear Solid, and Hideo Kojima, the person who basically made the Metal Gear Solid franchise. But he left in the end of 2015 to make his own company called Kojima Productions. Why, you may ask? Well, it's because Konami treats its employees like trash and severely disrespects them. For example, if you leave Konami at some point because you're fed up with them, then Konami will try to block you from new employment and healthcare. Yes, that's how mad they will be at you if you leave. But not only that, Konami completely ruined the Metal Gear Solid franchise by making it into pachinko machines. So basically, what happened was that a trailer rolled out of a MGS3 remade and everyone was like, "That's sick, yo." But then it said pachinko and everyone got really mad. For those who don't know, pachinko is just a slot machine. Yeah, gambling slot machine. Well, that's not the only day they ruined it. After Hideo Kojima left Konami, Konami decided to make Metal Gear Solid Survive, which is a zombie game. So they basically turned a historical fiction franchise to a garbage, unoriginal zombie survival game. So there's Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, and then there's Metal Gear Survive. I mean, the game got so much hate that even GamerRanks didn't want it. But not every company is doing this. Most of the video games companies aren't, at least. But that wraps it up. To end this off, I would like to say that video games are still the best form of entertainment, in my opinion. But now, if you'll excuse me, I will go resort to some quality content.